So this semester, I'm taking a class at 8:30 a.m. I have readings to do before class, and we have all made this decision of should I listen to my alarm or should I go back to sleep? And today, even as my eyes were so difficult to open and I could hear my alarm beeping, I decided to get up. Every choice we make in our lives comes with their own set of outcomes. And the outcomes that I wanted today were to feel motivated, inspired, and really just on top of my game this week in terms of academics. So that's what we're gonna do today. Scrolling through YouTube, especially during the pandemic, I saw so many morning routine videos ranging from 6 a.m. or actually even ranging from 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. wake up routines. And I think that there's beauty in waking up at any time that works best for your lifestyle. I know that waking up super early is a necessity for so many people, especially when they have kids or they have jobs that start early in the day. Or if you happen to be a student like me with an early class or just really want to get an early start to your day, then this is my morning routine that I hope can inspire you if you ever want to do your own morning study session. Before any study session, I really like to set the tone and the vibe of my morning. So this involved doing some core work like sit-ups and planks just to feel very centered in my core. I don't know why, but that is important to me. Drinking some lemon water. The sky is already changing. And being able to look out the window and look at the sky. Those are things that really set the tone for me, and I can't wait to study with you. I am not just going to study for myself today, I'm going to study for the both of us. And that means that I will share with you my best tips for studying as I'm reading this case study for a Harvard Business School class. But of course, coffee is always an essential first. I love making an iced Americano with a splash of oat milk, and it's just so perfect. I really hope you guys try this recipe because it is my favorite. Alright, let's go study! So, I am headed out to the place with the most sunlight in this house, enjoying the outside view again, and then I'm going to pull out my study supplies for the day. This includes the case study, a pen, and coffee. Alright, so you're studying and you have a packet full of information or a story or a case study that you have to understand before class. Usually for a lot of college classes, discussion is one of the main points of doing a reading. And so what I love to do is after I read a few paragraphs, I like to come up with a discussion point that helps really encompass what I learned, but also is something that I can contribute to the conversations in class. I know sometimes readings can be a little bit overwhelming, but I like to think of it as a blank canvas. So when I'm reading something, I always have a pen in hand and I'm annotating on the sides, drawing out what I'm seeing and understanding, and this makes studying really fun. One of my favorite things to do is to jot down the main idea on the side of a paragraph, so that when I look back, I can reference the thoughts that I had in alignment with where I got that thought from. Here, I'm just jotting down my to-do list to keep my thoughts organized. And as you can see, I love also doodling in my journal as well. It just brings a lot of joy and character to the day. And when you look back, you'll have something to smile about. Alright guys, now we are headed to class because I am running a little bit late. This is but on the brightest side ever, the river looks so pretty. Now that I sped walk to class, I was able to make it right on time. And so I'm just walking to the class. This class is really challenging for me because I don't have a background in real estate, but I love challenges, which is why I enrolled in this class in the first place. Visual notes are really therapeutic for me, and if you would like to learn how to make them, I have a lot of tutorials on my TikTok as well. But I am super hungry now and I really want to get breakfast. And the Harvard Business School breakfast is like insane. But first, I had said hello to this little leaf, and I love being with nature every day. It makes me feel like it's a great mindfulness activity, but also I just love nature, animals and plants. But anyways, now I am eating breakfast. So I had scrambled eggs, sausage, bell pepper, asparagus, and this time I think my eyes ate more than my stomach could. I made a little bit, or I got a little bit too much for breakfast, but my favorite thing out of this entire plate was definitely this toast and jam with some cream cheese as well, so that I had a sweet side and a savory side. Then I started to do some last minute readings while eating breakfast, and this I would not recommend. I would recommend doing each thing one at a time. That's actually one of my goals for the rest of the semester. It's to just focus on one thing at a time and dedicate my full attention to each task. So right now I'm just reviewing a little bit of, so basically I have a lot of readings to do that I didn't end up doing, but I also have a lunch break with my friend at 11:30, so it's 10:59 right now, and it'll take me like 30 minutes to get there. So like, what do I do? So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to sort of like do with what I have. So based on what I read, I'm going to come up with points based off of those, so that when we have a class discussion, I can at least contribute a little bit of something that I know about deeply. So that is my technique. I'm really glad that we found our way to each other on this little corner of YouTube, and I hope that it can inspire you to become an artist of your daily life, whether that means through illustration, photography, filmmaking, or just being inspired by the world and owning your perspective of it. I can't wait to see you guys again soon and see all of the unique ways that you're changing the world to become a better place. See you, take care!